Yes, ma'am, look here. Thank you.
नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका वन रेडियो में। मैं मलिका पांडे, इस वक्त हमारे साथ देवेंद्र पुष्करना मौजूद है। मैम, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल अस अबाउट दिस इनिशिएटिव। Yesterday we celebrated Women's Day, and today we are celebrating women in the law fraternity. What do you have to say about it?
See, definitely need more women in the profession of law because women bring a different perspective in the profession of law. There are laws, there are judgments which need to take care of to ensure that the interests of the women are also taken care of. And when women are there in the profession of law, definitely there's a perspective to ensure that interests of women are taken care of.
We heard in the session that we talked about the pay parity in terms of law fraternity, where women and men both are focusing on the same career. What do you have to say about it?
See, as far as pay parity is concerned, I don't think there's discrimination as such with respect to the pay in the profession of law. But yes, young girls and women do feel time constraints, which the seniors, etc., have to take care that women are compensated properly, and yes, they need to give them flexible hours so that even if they're at home, they can still do their work, discharge their duties.
Also, one more thing, that you are also a working profession, and also I hope you would be managing your home as well. So, what do you have to say about all the people who are aspiring to be a lawyers and want to work in the law industry?
It's a wonderful profession. It really helps you increase your horizon, and I think women should come more and more into this law profession. It not only empowers you, it makes you aware of so many issues in the society. It's a wonderful profession, and I beseech all the young women to join this profession so that they can not only do good for themselves but also for the society.
One last question, that whenever we talk about any of the these kind of services, we always have back in the mind government services, but there are other opportunity as well. Talking about the corporate office and other stuff, what do you say? What do you think about that?
See, yes, see, traditionally, government service has always been acceptable as far as women are concerned, especially it's always been considered that teaching is one of the professions that women should take. But I am of the firm view that if a woman wants to do something in life, she shouldn't feel constrained only because there are time constraints. You should just go out and do whatever you want to do in life. And like we were just discussing, that a woman can definitely have it all. She can have a good career, a good family life, and she can lead a wonderful balanced life where she can have a loving husband, a loving family, a loving child, as well as she will be successful in the profession.
My last question, that all the women who want to work but due to certain responsibility, they step back. What do you say? What do you have to say about about this to all the person who are watching this?
To all the young women and girls who are watching, I would say don't feel constrained by any of your situation. It is you who are powerful, not your situation. So don't give so much of power to your situation that you feel that you have to take a step back. The situations will always be there, but feel empowered. Just rise above all your situations. Go out, work hard, focus, and sky is the limit.
There are more girls who are studying in colleges, maybe 50%, but by the time enrollment in the bar councils actually happen, that's only maybe a 15% or so. So yes, there are more law students who are girls, who are women, but in the profession, what we see is far less number. So I would only say that yes, girls, when you are coming into the profession, there are so many flexible timings as such. There is, when you join a senior, a law firm or whatever, like you in the morning or in the evening, you can always carry your work home. It's not that you have to be there in the office. If your house demands that you have to be back home earlier, then you can always work from home. Like today we have this wonderful woman who has joined online, and then even cases etc. we are joining from online. You need not be there physically present if your child is small or if there's any other responsibility. And one thing I would really like to change is the mental attitude of the women themselves. Feeling empowered, I think that's the most important thing. Because it's only when we think that, yes, our situation is probably more powerful than us, that's the time then the situation becomes probably more powerful. So we must remember that the situations will always be there, but feel empowered, and that's our attitude will ultimately will take you just far wherever you want to. So yes, be confident about yourself, be focused, and yes, sometimes like the speaker was just before me was just saying that sometimes we do go far ahead because we need to prove ourselves. Because yes, there are times when it is felt that women, they are doing something less. But then, at that point of time, you are working hard, but then at the same time, have that confidence, have the trust in yourself that whatever you are doing right. So do not underestimate yourself, and that, like I say, sky is the limit.
Thank you. Mr. Gurani, I just want you to talk a little bit about the elections that you have faced and the challenges there. And of course, any final thoughts briefly. Thank you.
Okay. Well, in the bar associations, when I was there, earlier than that, I think very few women actually thought of contesting elections in the bar associations or at the bar council level. And it was, I remember when I joined the profession, there were only, I think, 1 or 2 women who had actually had the courage to contest bar council elections in Delhi. I can talk about Delhi. And it was with great difficulty in the group of 25 members of the bar council that 1 or 2 actually made it, though very few contested. Similarly, in bar associations, it's always been an uphill task for women to get elected. Many do stand. I must really give them a loud shout, because to even contest in an election, to think about it and to contest is a big thing. And I'll just share one small anecdote about an organization where Mr. Fali Neriman, who's sadly not here with us, the Bar Association of India, he was the president, and Dr. Lalit Bhasin was the honorary secretary. And I think at that point in time in the association, there was just one lady. And Dr. Bhasin was very keen that we must have more women in the Bar Association of India. And he, I think, did a search in the Supreme Court and the High Court, and finally requested some of the women lawyers to join the Bar Association. And the kind of mentoring he did, I must say, on how the Bar Association of India, which is a very large association, works and what is expected of the members who join in. So, but that is very missing in the bar associations. Again, nobody mentors you when you contest elections or how you should go about it. And nobody says no. The beauty of the elections in any association is nobody says no to you. They all say yes, of course we'll vote for you. But it's only the result which tells you how many actually voted, how many actually did not vote for you. It is a very, I think an election is something which everybody should go through who would want to come into the association executive committees, because you get to know a lot of things about yourself which you would otherwise not know. And I had the privilege of serving the Supreme Court Bar Association as the first woman secretary in '99 when I won by 1 vote. And I can tell you it is a very difficult election. And to win by 1 vote for the first time and become an honorary secretary of the Supreme Court Bar Association was really a privilege, and I thoroughly enjoyed my term, though it was very challenging. I'll just say that.
Thank you.
Dr. Bhasin, more blessings. Yes, I am attempting to contest for the president. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm making an attempt.
All our best wishes.